Welcome back to our series, Why Does God Allow Us to Struggle? In our last episode, we explored how struggles help us grow stronger and develop our faith. Today we're focusing on a different aspect, how our hardships teach us compassion for others. Let's dive into a few key Bible verses that reveal how God uses our own pain to help us connect with and comfort others. We begin with 2 Corinthians chapter 1 verses 3 to 4, where Paul writes, "Praise be to the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of compassion and the God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our troubles so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves receive from God." This verse reminds us that the comfort God gives us during our struggles isn't just for our benefit, it's also for others. When we experience God's love and peace during hard times, it's so that we can turn around and be a source of comfort and support for others. God uses our pain to make us more compassionate, to give us empathy, and to help us walk alongside those who are struggling. Next, let's look at Galatians chapter 6 verse 2, which tells us, "Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ." When we've gone through hardship ourselves, we understand the weight that others are carrying. God calls us to help one another, not just physically but emotionally and spiritually. Our own struggles make us more compassionate and more willing to reach out, just as others have reached out to us in our times of need. It's a beautiful cycle of love and support that we're called to share as followers of Christ. Finally, we have Hebrews chapter 4 verse 15, which says, "For we do not have a high priest who is unable to empathize with our weaknesses, but we have one who has been tempted in every way, just as we are, yet he did not sin." Jesus, who experienced the struggles and pains of human life, is our ultimate example of compassion. He understands our weaknesses and is filled with compassion for us. In the same way, our own struggles allow us to empathize with others and offer true support and understanding. When we face difficult times, we are given the opportunity to grow closer to Christ's example of love and compassion. As we reflect on these verses, we see that our struggles can be a powerful tool for connection. God doesn't let us go through pain without purpose. He uses it to soften our hearts, to make us more compassionate, and to equip us to be a source of comfort for others. In our next episode, we'll dive deeper into how struggles can teach us humility and remind us to depend on God rather than on our own strength. It's a lesson that brings freedom and helps us grow closer to God's heart. So be sure to join us next time as we continue exploring God's purpose in our struggles. Remember, your hardships can become a bridge that connects you with others and a reminder of God's unfailing love.